So, hey guys, Chowser here. So yeah, the Mugiwara 56 treasure map is approaching, and this part 1 of the Sugo just dropped, so I thought I'd compile all the information now. What we can look at here a bit is just like what are coming on the different parts. Because right now we got part 1, then tomorrow we get part 2, then the day after part 3, and the day after that the treasure map starts, so it's like usual. We can check the step ups on the actual Sugo. But yeah, the new Legend Sanji will be on every part here. Then on part 1 now the main highlight is Bonnie. It's a shame that Vivian Rebecca is on this part since I don't have her. And it's the only legend I don't have here, so it's not really worth for me to pull. Then on part 2, the highlight is the new Marco, as well as Aizen vs. Akainu and Wheat3 Blackbeard. And this is the part where I like the most legends actually. I don't have Marco and I don't have Wheat3 Blackbeard, so that's very interesting. And then finally we have part 3. And here we have the new Viper vs. Shanks as well as Gecko Moria. So this is probably the best part for Mo since, yeah, Viper vs. Shanks is the more desirable new legend and will be very useful to have. So I'm a bit conflicted personally, like part 2 or part 3. But I'll probably start with part 2 and we see how it goes. I don't plan to do that many pulls because, as it says up here, I don't remember where it says, but yeah, they will be available in upcoming treasure map Sugofest, so there's no rush to get these. One bad part is that, for the new Sanji at least, in the future he will usually be on a different part than the new legends. So like next month, Sanji should be on part 1 of the treasure map Sugofest, and then like Queen on part 1, part 2, and then King on part 3. So you can never like pull for all of them at once. That was the case until now, at least, when Koala dropped, since Sanji shared with Koala there. But yeah, the issue there was more that we didn't have any of the new legends on JP, so that's a bit worrisome. I hope it's not a trend. But yeah, we also got a login bonus, pretty good. I just got the first 5 games, so we'll get 56 games total, so that's the same as JP got, so yeah, it's nice that we got it on global too. And yeah, I think we'll start by looking at the Sugofest, and then we'll go to the treasure map itself. See, we do got part 1 here. And yeah, the first thing you notice when looking at the steps is that sadly, the 1 gem multi is gone. And yeah, it wasn't a big surprise, let's be real. This is basically the exact same Sugofest that JP got, and at least it's better than the normal treasure map Sugofest, that we do have several legend steps. It's just that it's 56% chance to get a legend, so yeah, not that amazing. And there's not that many of them. I think the 6 is the last one. Then we go back to the usual Sugofest door rate boosted, like the classic shit step. And there's going to be a lot of them later. And of course, if you go to 25, you get the new Sanji. One thing I'd like to point out is that for the guaranteed new Mugiwara 56 character, I'm pretty sure it's only the real recruits. That's a bit misleading, I'd say. But we can double check. Okay, this is the first step, so that's the wrong one. Step 7. There we go. But yeah, I do recommend double checking step ups for like important ones, just to double check. So this is step 7. I checked the last one, the poster. And no, Sun is actually on it. That makes it a bit better. And it's higher rate than usual. So yeah, that's good info to know. 7.5% chance. So that's actually pretty decent. I think that's the same rate you'll get on the legend step. Since there's 15 legends, they are each divided. So I think it is around this, maybe a bit lower. And yeah, all the Mugis have the same rate. So yeah, if I do pull, I doubt I'll go more than 7 multis. That's probably my limit. But yeah, let's check how step 5 looks, since that's the guaranteed legend. 1%. Yeah, it's like 6.6%, right? Yeah, that makes sense. So, multi 7 is actually the best chance to get the Sanji down. But we can check step 3 as well, since that's the recommended character. So it should be all the banner image characters. So for part 1 it will be the new Mugis as well as Bonnie. So let's check the rates. That's pretty low, 7.5% for both legends. So they're slashed in half, so like 3.8% chance each. Yeah, that's pretty shitty, but okay. But yeah, let's take a look at the overall rate, since that's also important. And yeah, as always, we'll have 0.5% chance per each legend, 15 legends total. Then we have the Sweet Party characters, and they are good rates at least. Very good. Like if I do 7 multis, I'd expect to get all of them, but you can get bad luck, of course, and there's no guaranteed steps to get them. Sadly, the rates for the rare recruit are a bit lower. Still higher than what JP usually gets, but honestly, like this is like a special trash map Sugo, so JP might have got similar rates. I honestly don't remember. But yeah, it's hard to say like how good or bad they are, but like it's a bit around 2% total. So yeah, it's not the worst, not the best. I think that's a good way to summarize it. Then we have the new rare recruits. Rockstar in particular is good for this trash map, but sadly, as you can see, they are not boosted for this trash map. I have no idea why they did this. It really sucks. Rockstar is really good, as said, and we're probably not getting them. I just don't know why they did this, but yeah, that's the case at least. And finally, let's check the actual trash map info. We're getting the trash map versus Germa 56 Zoro. He's pretty good, so make sure to farm him up. And yeah, there's one big news. First, we have the fact that we can buy ink in the treasure map shop. And the reason we can do this is because the old treasure map Zoro, the strength one, is getting ink. And if you buy all the ink here in the shop, you get enough ink to give ink to this Zoro. So, yeah, I won't buy this ink since ink is worthless, but like you spend your treasure map tickets however you want. So I won't judge, but just remember that technically speaking, ink has no value. The unit doesn't get better. So Let's see. It's a bit higher, I guess. I don't know where the info is, but I read that they checked it. It might not be written here, but it might be possible to data mine it. But yeah, apparently for this treasure map, you can finally go to 10 million points on New Worlds. That's amazing. Grand Line has moved up to 7 million and East Blue to 5 million. I think that's right. And of course on JP now, all of them go to 10 million, but New World does have a lot better rewards anyway. So yeah. And another big deal is that when you go to 10 million, you get an extra last year red ticket. So on Global, we get 2 last year red tickets total just from point rewards. And then you can get another from ranking. So that's pretty dope. We're back to 3 last year tickets. And it's an even better deal for most people since 2 of them are now point rewards and 1 ranking. In the past, it was 1 from point rewards and 2 from ranking, and not long before that it was none from point rewards and 2 or maybe 3 from ranking, I think 2. So it's a pretty damn good deal, I must say. So hats off to Bandai. We'll see how long that lasts. Like when we do sync eventually, I doubt we'll have a lot of differences between Global and JP, so something has to give. As for the boosted units, it looks like expected. No, I happen to press the button when scrolling down. Like Sanji is the highest. The new Mugis are below that. And yeah, we're following the JP system of the last treasure map unit being one of the higher point boosters together with the legends. And yeah, then it's the same here. On the rear, on the 1.35 times boosters. Usually on Global in the past, we'd have the new Rumble rear recruit and such, but I guess they've stopped that now. What we did get though is the Sweet Party boosters, but yeah, I'm not sure why they are so low. I'd put them here since they are on the treasure map Sugofest, but yeah, that's what Bandai did. They aren't the best units anyway, so it's not that bad to not get them. But of course, it's a nice bonus at least. It's better that they are on the treasure map Sugofest than on their own Sugofest for sure. So yeah, and as someone was, I've already done some accessible teams and uploaded, and I feel like the boosted list is pretty decent for sure. So there shouldn't be any problem to build teams. But yeah, that's all for this video. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.